I have a lot of respect for the vice president. He has sworn me into my office as a hero. This week, I hear him literally say that I don't think we should legalize marijuana. I thought you might have been high when you said it. and let me tell you, because marijuana in our country is already legal for privileged people. And the war on drugs has been a war on black and brown people.
Whoa, so that was an incredible one-liner by Cory Booker, who I don't know what his strategy is, because he was going at Elizabeth Warren's wealth tax proposal from the right and then is now going at marijuana from the left, although he's been consistent on this issue. But wait until you hear how Biden attempted to respond. So cringy. So cringy.
I'm part of that Obama coalition. I come out of the black community in terms of my support. If you notice, I have more people supporting me in the black community that have announced for me because they know me. They know who I am. 3 former chairs of the Black Caucus, the only African-American woman that ever been elected to the United States Senate, a whole range of people. My point is,
that's not true. The other one is here.
I said the first. I said the first African-American elected. First African-American. So my point is that one of the reasons I was picked to be vice president was because of my relationship, long-standing relationship with the black community. I was part of that coalition.
So I'm looking at my phone just to make sure I heard this right. He says, I come out of the black community. Sure, better. You could have worded that a little bit better. And then he says the only African-American woman elected to the Senate supports me. And then they pan to Kamala Harris, who is just lifting her arms like what am I, chopped liver? Unreal. And to refute one of the other things he said, he was picked to appeal to white racists because he was a conservative Democrat by those standards even then. More conservative than Obama. People were afraid they wouldn't vote for a black man. So he picked the whitest guy who was against busing in the 1970s to promote integration. That's how moderate to the center-right Joe Biden is. It is rewriting history to say that that's why he was picked by President Obama. It's insulting. Just like when he tried to take credit for whipping votes for the CFPB, which no senator, no lawmaker, no one who ever covered those stories, I've spoke to journalists about it, that did not happen. He is lying. He's lying. He's rewriting history to fit his narrative. I don't know if he just doesn't remember things correctly, but it's awful either way. And secondly, he didn't really, he talked about how he wants to legalize it for medicinal use and expunge the records of people who've been convicted for marijuana possession. You know why they were convicted of marijuana possession largely? Because of the criminalization of drugs that you pushed even further to the right in some instances than Ronald Reagan. That's who you are, Joe Biden. That's who you are. And while Cory Booker is not going to be president, the fact that one-liner chef's kiss, it's going to be devastating. He might have really ended Biden's campaign right there, and good riddance, because wow, did that answer, did that one-liner and then the response show how unfit Joe Biden is to be president.